Well, good morning, the viewers of Rokani Media Football. It's the 28th of May 2024, and we're here to obviously talk about the football news show. Guendouzi bid rejected by Lazio. You're going to get to know which team is going to hit obviously throw into this bid that is going to hit to be rejected by Lazio. And we are talking about the manager of Chelsea, and shockingly they are going in for championship manager. And lastly, Man City has gone hit obviously gate 20 million pounds in for their youngster known as Taylor Howard-Bellis that saw Southampton get promoted into the Premier League. Smash the like button close to 100 times. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. Now, today is a Tuesday, right? And it's the 28th, meaning that we are left like 3 days to obviously come to the end of this month. We thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims Barakallahu Fikhim, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Now, we first had a story coming in through from Nico Sichra, journalist expert for the transfer market and Fatanasiko addicted. He told us that an unnamed Premier League club have sent in an offer for Lazio and French midfielder known as Matteo Guendouzi, who is seriously considering his future in the Italian capital. Now, Matteo Guendouzi, we all know that he was at Arsenal. From Arsenal, he obviously had to go to Marseille. Very good season there, and Arsenal earned 9.5 million pounds from his sale. That was pure profit because Matteo Guendouzi is like an academy graduate for the side of Arsenal. And when I really read that story, I got to know that this has to be a manager in the Premier League that gave him his debut at the club of Arsenal, and that was Unai Emery. And I thought, like, let's wait and see which club is that, because I think Unai Emery is an admirer for Matteo Guendouzi. And today we have gone ahead to obviously understand that an offer received from the Premier League for Matteo Guendouzi came from Aston Villa, but was rejected by Lazio as they value the 25-year-old for 35 million euros. So that is inside the Lazio. Close was coming in from Lazio, confirming to us that all what was promised was not worth the player in the names of Matteo Guendouzi. And Unai Emery is like working around the clock to see to it that he obviously reunites with the players he was working with at Arsenal. He was looking at El Nini. He was looking at Emily Smith-Rowe. He's looking at Kian Tierney, and he's looking at Matteo Guendouzi. You get? And he's really working around the clock to get in those players. And I think he's right, because when you look at Kian Tierney, he has been in the Premier League and he has all the Champions League experience that we talk about in the Premier League. Then, not the Champions League, I'm talking about the Premier League experience and the Premier League experience. Matteo Guendouzi, obviously, he has been part of that Lazio side and Marseille side that went ahead to achieve a lot. You can talk about another player who goes by the names of El Nini. Also Champions League experience with Arsenal, Premier League experience, and it feels like it can accommodate him at the side of the Villa Park. So wait and see how that is going to pan out, whether Villa is going to continue to push for this guy. But if they don't, then they'll go for other midfielders. But we know even Emily Smith-Rowe is one of those players that Unai Emery is obsessed to obviously be having at the club of Aston Villa. And we await and see how that is going to pan out. But Matteo Guendouzi is a player that has been playing for the side of Lazio for, I think this is now his second season at Lazio, and he has gone ahead to obviously put in a very beautiful shift. That's why the likes of Unai Emery are really interested in him. Why is it not going through? A moment. All right. There is something I want to fix here. A moment. So that is Matteo Guendouzi for you. And Unai Emery wants to strengthen his side because they're going to be playing in the Champions League, and he believes that he needs more quality in his squad to compete with teams into the Champions League, and I think he's right about that. Now, from that, let's go to the side of Chelsea. Chelsea have gone here to shock everyone, from McKenna leading the race to him being called that they are not considering him for the job. Then Roberto Di Zerbi coming in through in the mix to obviously be told that he's going to be part of the plan, and finally they've gone ahead to throw him on the bus. And guess who Chelsea have gone ahead to settle in for? They've gone ahead to settle in for this manager known as Enzo Maresca as the new head coach. Positive talks. Over the weekend, he's 100% keen and excited by the Chelsea project. No issues on Maresca's contract already being discussed. Talks to follow with Leicester City over 10 million euros compensation fee. He has some experience. He was with Lazio and he came in at Man City and worked with Man City. First, he was with Man City. He was really training, I think, Man City B. Then after training Man City B, he went to Lazio. From Lazio, he came and obviously replaced the manager that left, Mikel Arteta, as the deputy assistant manager. And after that, he went to the Championship, where he has gone ahead to bring Leicester City back into the Premier League. So Chelsea are really going for the player, for the manager. And Fabrizio Romano told us that understand Chelsea and Enzo Maresca are set to agree on contract terms, 2-year deal with option for further season, or 3-year deal. This is final detail being clarified. Maresca already said yes to Chelsea project, but up to the clubs now to agree on the compensation fee. That is what is happening, and Chelsea are really getting in this guy. I know most of you might not be knowing him, but he's good, and Chelsea have now started Chelsea have now moved on from getting in for manager for the Premier League to go in for managers of going to promote him to the Championship, and we wait and see how that pans out. But this is all done in the heart of Chelsea wanting puppets. You know, they want a manager who is going to be really doing the coaching role, and he's not even going to be contributing a lot when it comes to recruitment of the players that side. So that is the side of Chelsea for you, and I think later on the day we might hear a confirmation that it's a here we go. Chelsea have gone ahead to agree a deal, papers have gone ahead to be signed, and it's going to be the new manager for Chelsea. But right now, he is the manager that is going to really become the manager of Chelsea right now. So I don't know what your thoughts are about that, but again, we cross to Man City. Their academy graduates are really doing great and fetching in some huge amount of money for them. Southampton have triggered mandatory buy option clause for Taylor Howard-Bellis after being promoted to the Premier League. Manchester City receive £20 million for the 23-year-old defender. Now, this is exactly what was agreed in the deal, and this is what very many teams should obviously look at. Get your teams to the Championship teams, and if at all your team qualifies for the Premier League, obviously the player gets himself into the mix of really getting where he is right now. So for my case, I would love to say to it that very many teams really do that. And remember, they sold the same player to Southampton known as Lavia, £20 million, and they told him that when you sell him, 20% is going to come back to the side of Man City. And guess how much they sold him to Chelsea? £65 million, and they had to get in £13 million, meaning that they got close to £33 million as pure profit from this academic graduate that Pep Guardiola went ahead to really see from the tournament that Kevin De Bruyne organized in his country. Right? So guys, thank you very much for watching. Throw a call upon for your reactions into the comment section. Tell me about Matteo Guendouzi bid rejected by Lazio in the comment section below, and your thoughts about the new manager of Chelsea, and obviously that 20 million pound sale that Man City is going to obviously get in, that's going to help them in the summer and really get in more and more and more players. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. I'm out.